Hello, hello. If you've never seen me before, I'm Coin Ring Maker from coinringmaker.com, and today I'm gonna make a couple 1/4 ounce fine silver coin rings. We got two different designs, one with a buffalo on the back, one with an eagle on the back. These are both Indian head designs, but we're going to be doing the back side of them. So we're going to do a buffalo and an eagle. It's going to be pretty fun. If you guys want to check out some of my work, the link will be down here or in my profile. And you can use the coupon code WELCOME to save 10% off your entire order. If anybody has any questions while I work, feel free to put them in the chat. Let's get started. Yeah, guys, 10% off coupon code WELCOME at coinringmaker.com. You can find the link down here. Lots of different cool coin rings to pick from. If you have any questions, let me know. We're going to get started with the 1/4 ounce buffalo Indian round. First thing we got to do is punch a hole in it. How'd I get into doing this? I saw one YouTube video of a guy make a quarter into a ring. I said, oh, that looks like a fun afternoon project. And I've been addicted to it ever since. Been making them for about 4 years now. So if you guys want to see some of my finished work, please do hop over to the website. The link will disappear down here, so be quick and use the coupon code WELCOME to save 10%. If you have any questions, let me know. I just got to find my punch and we can get started. There she is. We're going to hammer that on through. And, feel free to tap the screen. We've got, 1,300 people in here and 17 likes. So if you could even that up a little bit, that'd be super. There's our center punch. See how our coin's looking. It's pretty cool. And again, the shop link's going to be down here. You can also visit my TikTok profile if you guys want to find that. Now what we're going to do is clean up that inside edge. Thanks for hitting the follow button, guys. I sure do appreciate it. So we got those likes evened up. Thanks for tapping the screen. Very nice, very nice. And feel free to ask any questions if you have any. I work on a bunch of different types of coins and silver rounds. So if you're looking for a specific type of design, specific state, specific year, I'd be happy to let you know what I've got in stock for you. We're going to go ahead and anneal this a little bit. I sure am. It's going to help soften up the silver a little bit. I want to be careful not to overdo it. This is a bit of a thinner silver coin. The last tool I was using is called a deburring tool. I've also seen it called a reamer, and I've tried quite a few different ones. This is currently my favorite. The brand is called Noga. The handle's really comfortable, and the blade cuts super smooth. So that's what I would recommend if you're looking to get one. Cool that off in some water. Then we can start folding. This one's going to have the buffalo facing on the outside. Let's do it. Pop over here to my 1-ton arbor press. And this is called a doming block. It's going to help us get that first fold. Find the right size. There we go. Again, use the coupon code WELCOME to save 10% at coinringmaker.com. You can find the shop by tapping the little link down here. I sure would appreciate you going and taking a look. Our first fold is looking really nice. Get a 17-degree die to do the second fold. I got 2,200 likes on here. Let's see if we can get to 3,000. I think that's a fair goal. You guys up to it? Gotta find a die this bad boy will fit in. Perfect. Looking really nice. Hell yeah, we're on our way to 4K. Thanks for tapping the screen, guys. Y'all are crushing it today. That's awesome. And we hit it. That was fast. Y'all got fast fingers. I'm impressed. Well, if anybody has any questions, I really do like answering questions. So if there's something you'd like to know, feel free to ask. I do appreciate y'all stopping by and watching me work today. And if you'd like to go shopping for a coin ring, I can put the link down here for about 5 seconds. Bam. Thanks for the heart, man. So what I'm going to do now is smooth out this cut edge. You can see it's a little rough from where we just stretched it. So we got some 4-0 steel wool. Oh yeah, I still make cowboy hat coins. Pennies, dimes, quarters, and half dollars. Are quarters too small to make into rings? Nope. I can make size 4 up to size 12 in quarters. And I've got them in copper clad and 90% silver. There's quite a few different designs to pick from. So if you're looking for like a specific state or a specific year, I can help narrow down what's available quarter-wise. But that is the most diverse coin I have. I probably have 100 different quarter designs to pick from. I mostly just work on US coins and silver rounds like this. Louisiana silver, I've got it. The 90% silver quarter coin rings are $100. And if you just go to the site down here and search Louisiana, it should come up for you. It'll also be under 90% silver quarter or state quarter coin ring. They come out really cool. Louisiana has a nice design. So this is what the Louisiana quarter... Oh, that's Tennessee. My bad. We'll try again. Louisiana.
Yahweh.
Hey, babe.
Here you go. Hey, TikTokers. Coin ring, wipe out.
Spin life. There it is. Louisiana. So it's got this trumpet and this pelican on there. It's a pretty cool coin ring. Louisiana's nice and bold across the top. And it comes out looking really good as a coin ring. If anybody else is looking for a specific state or year, let me know in the comments. Bye, coin wife. Coin ring wife. Reminds me of Candy Wife from, what is that? It's not Gumball. Knuckles. Flapjack. USA has much nicer coins than England, I'm going to be honest. We do have a lot of different coin designs to pick from. That is true. And even the newer stuff is like completely different. They've redesigned the front and the back of quarters. They're doing a women's series right now. So every year, I think for the next 5 or 10 years, they're going to do 5 designs of different American women. They're pretty cool. How much do I sell them for? So my prices range from $25 up to $300. It really depends on the coin itself, like how big it is, and the material the coin is made from. So I work on a couple different types of metals. Regular quarters and half dollars are copper clad. Those are going to be a little cheaper. From there, I also do 90% silver or constitutional silver. Those are a little more expensive. And then I also have fine silver, which is what I'm working on today. See right there, it says fine silver. Do I let customers provide the coin? It's much easier for me if I can work on what I have in stock, just because if something goes wrong, for example, sometimes coin rings will split while I'm working on them. It's really good for me to have some backups. If I work on a customer's coin and something goes wrong, there's not really a backup. So just as like a safety net, I prefer to work on my own. But if you do have a coin you'd like me to work on, I have a button on my TikTok profile up here. We have 10,000 likes. Holy shit. Nice job, guys. But yeah, there's a button on my profile that says get a quote. Just tap on that. Tell me a little bit about the coin you'd like me to work on. And we can go from there. How long does it usually take to craft a coin ring? I usually fill an order within 1 to 2 days of getting it. Different coins are a little more difficult to work on than others. And since I record the whole process, it is a bit slower. I try not to rush or get them done in a certain amount of time, just because I feel like if I take my time, the rings usually come out quite a bit better. So within 1 to 2 days of getting an order is my goal time. I don't try and get it done in 30 minutes or an hour. Okay, have I ever made a bridal set with matching men? I've done wedding band sets where the wife got a quarter and the husband got a $50 with matching ears, and those come out really good looking. And I've also done wedding band sets with like one American Eagle, which is a pretty big fine silver round. Let me show you what it looks like. So this is a silver American Eagle, and what I've done in the past with these is actually made 2 rings from the same coin, and had like the men's ring be the larger outside one and the women's be the smaller inside one. And that is available on my website if anybody's interested. It's a pretty cool set. But if you want individual coin for each ring, I suggest a quarter for her and a $50 for him. But yeah, 2 rings from the same coin I think is really nice symbolically. Ordered ones from Etsy. Right on. If anybody else has any questions, let me know. And different metals, you can do them also. So I can do copper clad, 90% silver, fine silver, 40% silver, sterling, and gold. And if you go to the site, which I can link down here, I've got those all divided up under the coin ring section. So you can tap on coin ring, and then it'll divide it up into what type of metal it's made out of. So if you're looking for a specific type of metal, that's how you can go. My question is, how comfortable are they? Looking for a wedding band for myself and can't find one. They're really comfortable. I wouldn't sell anything that I wouldn't wear myself. I'm constantly changing the coin ring I'm wearing. The last one I was wearing is this big fat boy. It's huge. This was kind of an experiment. But yeah, all my coin rings are very comfortable. Can I send you one of my own coins? If you'd like to do a custom order, there's a button on my profile that says get a quote. Just tap on that and tell me a bit about your coin, and we can work from there. They are comfy. I wear my size 14 Morgan dollar as a wedding band. Yeah, they're comfortable. Like I said, I don't sell anything I wouldn't wear myself. So I make sure they're pretty. I make sure they're very shiny. I make sure we have a lot of nice detail on the ring itself. And I make sure they're comfortable and they fit. I'm a real stickler for getting the exact size. So if you don't know your ring size, I recommend visiting a jewelry store and getting sized there. They're professionals. They've been doing it for years. Usually they'll do it for free, and within like 5 minutes, you'll have an accurate ring size. If that's something you need help with. That's something a lot of my customers aren't so sure about. So that's what I recommend. If anybody else has any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. If you haven't checked out the shop yet, the link is down here. You can use the coupon code WELCOME to save 10%. And I'm going to catch my breath and keep on rolling on this one right here. Where do I get an Arbor press from? They're really not too difficult to find. I got this one at Harbor Freight, but pretty much any, decent hardware store is probably going to have them. You can get them on Amazon pretty easy too, but I got this one from Harbor Freight. I'm not entirely sure they still carry them. I got this about 4 years ago, but that is where I got mine. The handy tool. I call it my quiet hammer. It's when I first started making coin rings. I did everything with a hammer. I didn't have an arbor press. And man, it was noisy. Drove my wife nuts. Called it banging and clanging. So I'm pretty glad I got the press. It's much quieter. Sorry if this is an annoying question, but I have a huge grommet press. Is it similar? I'm not entirely sure. This is a pretty simple manual machine. So it's got teeth in the back. It's got gears that run to the handle. So there's pretty much exact feedback from what you do on the handle to the ram. There's not a whole lot mechanically going on here. It's mostly just leverage. And I don't know if a grommet press is the same. I've never worked with one. Can I ask a question that I'm sure you've asked a million times? Just curious though. Yeah, if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. I like answering questions. So if you're wondering something, feel free to ask. No problem. This ring is looking pretty dang good. But with most coins, you can see right on the lip right here, there's a bit of raised metal. And that also occurs on the inside of the ring right there. And that can be kind of uncomfortable and throw off the sizing. So what I like to do is just cut away a little bit, clean that up, and that should be much better. So yeah, Terry, what's your question? You don't know? It looks like your question disappeared. Would you mind asking it again? Sometimes TikTok will kick out certain comments, so... Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Would you ask it one more time? It might be your phrasing, but it's not coming through for me. I can see, I can see where you... is it legal now? So with U.S. coins, there are laws around fraudulently altering coins. That would be like taking a penny and making it look like a dime and trying to spend it. Really like nefarious stuff, trying to trick people with your alterations to make the coins look more valuable or rarer. That is against the law. But as far as making jewelry out of U.S. currency, it's perfectly fine. As long as you don't do it fraudulently or try to deceive someone, which is not what I do. I've been doing this for about 4 years, and every one of my customers is very pleased. Like an analogy that most people might understand is like a penny smashing machine. If you've ever seen one of those at like Six Flags or SeaWorld, museums, water parks, you put like 50 cents in and a penny, and you crank the thing and it squishes a design onto a penny. That's very similar legally to what I do. It is an alteration of the coin, but it's not a fraudulent alteration. The customer knows what they're getting. I hope that makes sense. If anybody else has any questions, let me know. And if you haven't yet, make sure to check out the shop, coinringmaker.com. You can use the coupon code WELCOME to save 10% off your order. And if you're looking for something specific and aren't sure if I'll have it, feel free to ask about it. Specific coin, specific state, specific year. Never thought about those machines. Yeah, almost everybody's worked or used them here in the U.S., but it's hard to make the connection to coin rings. Do I use a die punching set to make the hole? I use Jason's Works Auto Punch. So this is a really cool tool. It's a little expensive. I think they're close to about $500 right now, but the bottom part has a platform you can put your coin onto, and then as you tighten it down, this top part is cone shaped, so it auto centers the coin right in the middle. It's a really, really good tool if you're going to be making a bunch of coin rings. Because getting that hole right in the middle is the first step, and if you get that messed up, the rest of the ring is going to be off center, and you're just going to have problems from there. So yeah, Jason made a damn good auto punch. If anybody else has any questions, let me know. I'm sitting at 13,500 likes on this live. That is incredible. Thank you very much for tapping the screen, guys. If you haven't yet and you'd like to, make sure to hit that follow button. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching. What would you recommend to make holes in the coins if you are only making 1 or 2 coin rings? I have a tool that I made before I got this thing. So this is 3D printed and designed by me. It's a pretty rudimentary centering device, but you can put a quarter in here, and then you get a punch and die kit. And then this slides into the punch and die kit, and then from the top you can center your punch right in the middle, and it'll be right in the middle of your coin. These are available on my website under 3D prints, and I've got them for different types of coins as well as different size punches. It's going to be quite a bit cheaper than getting something like this, and it works pretty good. That's what I used to use. That deburring tool is a lifesaver. I really like it. I did like a trial by fire of a couple different deburring tools, and this one came out tops. So if you've never tried a Noga deburring tool and you use deburring tools a lot, I recommend getting one. The handle's really nice and the blades are superior. They're very, very good. Yeah, no problem. If anybody else has any questions, let me know. Do I have a 1963 silver dollar? I have 1963 silver quarters and half dollars, but I don't have a 1963 dollar. But the half dollars are pretty cool. They're Franklin half dollars. Excuse me. And those go for 150. And the 1963 quarter, which I can make size 4 to size 12, are 100. Most of the silver dollars I do have are over 100 years old. So they're like 1922 and stuff like that, like Peace dollars and Morgan dollars. I got that at a size 8. We're going to have to get it down quite a bit to a size 5. Do I collect the shavings? Yes. I've been collecting metal shavings for about 4 years now, and I just got the equipment to melt it down and mold it into stuff. And I did my first try with this mold. This is a Celtic compass, and this is how the ring came out. So this is all from recycled shavings. It is pretty heavy. It's just kind of a experimental run, but it is a ring. I didn't break it, and I can wear it. Hopefully the next one won't be so thick. It's gigantic. But yes, I am doing my best to recycle and reuse every part of the coin. So what this is Blue Monster tape. It's a PTFE tape or plumbing tape, and it's just a bit stronger than the average white plumbing tape, so I don't have to use as much. What it does is protect the outside details of the ring as we pop it into different dies, which we're going to do over here. We're going to make it a little smaller. Is that shot okay? Yeah, that looks good. Okay. And if you haven't yet, I do invite you to check out my shop. You can tap this link down here. Use the coupon code WELCOME to save 10%. You won't leave TikTok. You can still hear me talk and stuff. Just tap on that. Check out the shop. That's how I make my monies. And if you have any questions, let me know. Would love an old coin ring. Hey, man. I'd be happy to make you one. Lots of stuff to choose from. All my Morgan and Peace dollars are over 100 years old. They're a pretty good choice if you're looking for a nice old coin ring. 90% silver. Stood the test of time. Really nice details. It's like wearing an antique, that kind of thing. It's pretty cool. I like them a lot, especially the Morgans. Tail side out Morgan looks really good. If that ring is size 8, how do I make it smaller? So this is called a reduction die. It's a bit wider at the top than it is at the bottom. So it's kind of like a negative cone. And we pop our coin in there and apply pressure to the top. And that pushes it together and makes it smaller. Reduction dies. And I've got them in a couple different angles. So, for example, this one's not as sheer. This is a 17-degree die, which will give it more of a curved look. Whereas this one is closer to like 4 degrees. So you get a straighter wall. See how it's looking. Nice little buffalo head on there. That looks pretty good. But is it small enough? No. Gonna keep going. Especially with reducing, I really like to take baby steps so I don't overdo it. Can you get money for silver you melt down to make a silver bar or nugget? I don't think it's the best business plan. Just because like there's a lot of resources that go into melting the silver. Just for example, like this torch right here, right? That cost me $70, right? Maybe 65. I would have to melt. I don't even know how much silver to make that up. But I mean, I guess you could. What I would recommend is getting what's called silver shot, which is just like little silver BBs, and melting that. Usually if you have a silver coin, it's already more valuable than melt value just because it's a minted silver coin, so it's got a little collector juice on it. If you want to just make silver bars, I'd recommend just getting some raw silver and melting it over coins. It'll save you a little bit of money, if that makes sense. There's a guy on here. His name is Jax Silver. He does a lot of metal pours. I just got started pouring silver, so I'm not the best guy to ask. But yeah, I'd give him a follow. See what he does. Because he's been doing it for a while. He's pretty good at it. I don't want collector juice on my money, please. It's too late. It's inherent. It's an inherent property of minted coins. Collector juice. That's funny. Well, again, if you haven't hit the follow button yet, do it now. If you haven't checked out the shop, link will be down here for about 5 seconds. You can use the coupon code WELCOME to save 10%. And if you have any questions, put them in the chat. That's getting really cute and tiny now, isn't it? That's pretty adorable. I don't even think it'll fit on my pinky. Nope. Tiny, tiny. Did we go too far? No? Still not quite small enough. How cute. Cute, 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 cute. What size am I going for? 5? I believe that's what my wife said. Ash, if you're still watching, what size do you need? Is it size 5? Oh, she's still here. What's the white block made of? This thing? This is made of Delrin plastic, which is just a really tough, hard plastic. It's getting super tiny. Alright, let's take a look at her. It's like a bead. Itty bitty. Not quite. Hopefully that's pretty close. It's actually a little under. So we'll have to do some slide stretching. Nice. Really close. You can see the top of the 5. There she is. Perfect. Let's go, let's see. There's a little bit of a curve on this side right here that I want to kind of flare out a little bit. So that's what we're going to do. Usually I can pop it on here, but it's almost a little too small for that tactic. Even smaller. Okay. That's still not quite what I want. Tricky. That should work. So you want to make sure that the hole isn't too big that the coin will actually like fall into it. But the reason you need a hole is so that the cone has something to go through. That's just going to give it a bit more of a straight wall look. Now we can polish it up. If anybody has any questions, let me know. If you're looking for a specific type of coin ring, I'd be happy to help. See if we can get to 15,000 likes before the end of the live. That'd be sick. I'm really impressed with 14.2. That's pretty dang good, guys. But if we could just get to 15, it's just got a better ring to it. Nice, even, odd number there. Let's give it a go. Think we can get there? I bet you can do it. I bet you can. A happy little bison. His little tail there. Ain't that cute? What a cute little ring. Cute, 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 cute. Hey, we got 15. Let's go. Thank you guys very much. Should we make another one? We hit the goal. That's right. Which coins make the best rings? I think 90% silver. If it's going to be something you wear every day is a good choice. I've got those in quarters, dollars, and half dollars. I do have fine silver like this. It does shine better, and it does tend to have a bit crisper details when it's first made. But fine silver is a bit of a softer metal, so it tends to wear down a little quicker than 90%. Like Morgan and Peace dollars, which are all like 100 years old, still have pretty good detail on them because they're 90% silver. The other 10% is copper. Just makes them a little tougher to the test of time. So that's what I recommend if it's going to be something you wear every day. And I've got like pre-1965 quarters, as well as 90% silver proof quarters from all 50 states. And starting in 1992, they started making 90% silver proof sets. So there's quite a few options for 90% silver, a little bit more than most people think. When I first started making coin rings, the first year all I did was quarters. So I got really, really good at working on quarters. Since then, I've definitely expanded out to other coins, but quarters were my first go-to. All right, so now we're gonna move on to this bad boy. Nice 1/4 ounce intus Indian head. Usually I do it with this side facing out. Today we're gonna do it with the eagle facing out. See how it comes out. I think it should be pretty cool. It's a cool round. So first thing we gotta do is punch a hole in it. Let's go. And just a little bit before we get started, if you guys do enjoy my work and are considering getting something, take a screenshot of this right here. It's got my website as well as a 10% off coupon code welcome. You can use that coupon code forever. So just take a screenshot, save this for later. I'll leave that up there for just a little bit. Yeah. See, they say they work in the rain and snow and all weather conditions, but 1.5 inches, woof, Let's slow it down. No. Try not to give the male people too much of a hard time. These are cool center punch. Really nice feathers on this design. There's the Indian headdress on the other side. Yeah, this winter dip is freaking out quite a few people. Here in Texas, it's a bit wild. That's why I'm staying inside. It's cold. So for the center punches, I do offer a couple different add-ons. I can make them into keychains and necklaces, or you can just get the center punch as like an addition with the ring. Unfortunately, it's difficult to do anything that requires pairs, like earrings. What else would be another one? Like cufflinks. I've had people say cufflinks because you need two, right? So that's a whole extra coin I got to punch to make a matching earring, and the logistics of that are just kind of weird. One of those punches is new on my list. Yeah, dude, that's a good punch right there. Jason's works. If you can get one secondhand, that's what I would recommend. Like eBay, maybe. I don't know. I got mine secondhand from a guy who had it for about 2 weeks. And that cut off about half of the price on it. I don't know. When I'm spending money like that, I like to think of it as like buying like a new car off the lot, or like a car that somebody drove for 2 weeks and then wants to get rid of. It's definitely worthwhile if you can get one that's barely been touched. I got pretty lucky, I'll admit. That's also how I got my ring stretcher, though. This right here is a Pepe Tools ring stretcher. These are easily like $500 or $600 brand new. I got this for $3, which is a pretty good deal. Yeah, I stay steady hunting for a good deal on coin ring making tools. Very nice, very nice. We're going to go ahead and anneal this. I'm going to soften it up a little bit. If anybody has any questions, let me know. If you haven't checked out the shop yet, the link is down here. use the coupon code WELCOME to save 10%. Go take a look around. Check it out. See what's good. This one's really cool, because usually the detail is popping out of the coin. This one's actually got all the detail pushed into it. It's a pretty neat design. They call it intus. Really nice. I'm gonna clean up this edge a little bit right here. This one actually folded a little unevenly. It's really straight on this side, pretty sheer angle over here. So we'll straighten that up. It's the round object used on the punch. This? Oh, this. This is a 3/4 inch Delrin ball. Delrin is just a really hard plastic. I got a pack of like 40 of these, and I find that this and a doming block, using that on the first fold, tends to get it quite a bit more even than jumping right into like a 17-degree die and cone. I don't like putting like a flat coin in here because it tends to kind of go sideways. So yeah, 3/4 inch. I used to use bearings, but they're a bit harder than the Delrin, and it would kind of mash the details on the inside of the ring. If you look on the inside of this one, you can see they're all still pretty much there. So instead of the coin taking all the force, the ball does. So I do have to go through these over time and swap them out, but they're really not that expensive, and they work really good for that first fold. So yeah, it's a good tool. This happens to me a lot. Thank goodness you taught us how to straight them. Hey man, I'm happy to help. lot of trial and error over here, figuring stuff out. Since this did fold a little unevenly, I'm going to anneal it again. And we should be able to straighten that out quite a bit on the ring stretcher. Yeah. So when you do this, get real close for you, and you've got a ring that's uneven like this, you just want to make sure the top part of it, this reeded part, is like parallel to the ground. You want to make sure that's flat across, and then we're going to stretch and rotate it to even that out. Keeping the top parallel. To the ground. Getting a little better. Do customers send their own coins? Usually not. I prefer to work on my own inventory, but there's quite a bit to choose from at coinringmaker.com. Have a full jewelry studio in your garage? 100% inspired by you? Hell yeah! You still love it? I still love it. That's badass. I like to hear it. When I was a wee little boy, I wanted to be a teacher. And I guess I've kind of done that in my own weird way. But it's a bit unusual, because I haven't met most of my students. And I don't technically have a classroom, but it is quite astounding how many people I've been able to help and teach over the past 4 years. So thanks, Internet. It's been fun. Thanks for watching, guys. Look at that head on there. That looks tight. That is a cool looking ring. A lot more even now than it was before. It's looking really good. One nice thing about this particular round is there's no extra little lip that I have to remove. So I can just get this right to the right size and we'll be done. On fishing rods? Hell yeah. I saw a guy make a knife out of Canadian coins the other day, and it's like a muck, I can't pronounce it. It's like a mixed metal knife, and on the handle he had coins embedded in it. It looks sick. I love anybody who works with coins, honestly. I'm a bit of a stand for incorporating coins into art, but I guess you guys can guess why. Damascus? No. It was like, I think it's like a Japanese word. It's like 2 words. And I can't think of them. Can't think of it. But it came out super sweet. I wish I could remember his name too, to give him a shout out. You know how TikTok is. You just see something cool and keep scrolling. But it was tight. I was impressed. It's not quite the size we need. Yeah, it's something like that. Well, guys, if you haven't yet, I do invite you to check out the website. I can pin the link down here for about 5 seconds. You can use the coupon code WELCOME to save 10%. Please go take a look. It's how I make my bread and butter. I'd be happy to make something for you. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching. CoinRingmaker.com is the place to go when you need a coin ring. Bow. Just make up an impromptu jingle. Not bad, right? Not bad. Go back and clip that later, make a sound out of it. That'll be great. That looks really nice. I'm trying to get this one to size 7. Got a little bit more reducing to do. Alright guys, let's see if we can get to 16,000 likes before I finish this ring. Coming up to the end of it here. I think we can do it. Tap that screen, let's go. Tappy taps. Taps all around. Yeah! Y'all are all-stars today. Y'all just been crushing the goals. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's take a look at her. I'm going to ask that everybody hits the follow button immediately. You have 15 seconds to hit the follow button, or you're going to miss your chance, you know? You're going to have not hit the follow button. Nobody wants to be the guy who didn't hit the follow button, right? So let's hit it. Let's go. 540 of you. I just want to see names light up across the screen here saying, blank followed the live creator. Let's go. Nugget knows what's up. Thanks for hitting that follow button. Well done, Nugget. Here we go. Woody, user Ken, Brandon 24. Hit that follow button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go. What if I've been there? Then you're already ahead of the game. Evan, you are a winner for sure. Bev, hit the follow button. Let's go. Thank you, Bev. What will I charge to make one out of a 500 coin? I'm not sure what a 500 coin is. I do have 50-cent coins. I'm not sure what a 500 coin is. If you'd like to see my prices, you can check them out down here. Are you talking about a gold $5 coin? We would have to see... I don't know, that's something I'd have to take a little deeper dive into. Gold is tricky to price out. But Woody, I'll go ahead and give you a follow. And we can chat about that through messages if you'd like. You used to watch me on YouTube. You might have seen my first TikTok follow. That's what's up. Yeah. Also, everybody, go subscribe to me on YouTube. If you go to my TikTok profile, there's a YouTube button there. Go subscribe. I always need more subscribers there. There's lots of good long-form content. Tutorials. Every TikTok live I've ever done. Tons of good stuff. So if you enjoy watching me make coins into rings, there's an endless supply of videos on YouTube. YouTube channel is called Coin Ring Maker. Go check it out. You got this one to a size 7. Now we can polish it up. If anybody else has any questions or is looking for a specific type of coin ring, let me know. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, I think so. When I first started, I really tried to film every step of the way. So there's a lot of really good coin ring making tutorials on that channel for sure. I was in such a weird place when I started. I didn't really know what I was doing. So I recorded every time I worked. And if I got something right, I would go back and watch that video and like learn and teach myself what to do right and wrong by watching my own videos of me working. It worked pretty well. And I'm glad to hear that it works for others too. But I'm not gonna lie, it was it was purely selfish because I didn't know what I was doing. Definitely an interesting way to learn something. It worked pretty well. Well, thanks again for stopping by and watching me work today, guys. I do appreciate you spending time with me. We got some really cute fine silver 1/4 ounce rings done today. Size 7, size 5, little buffalo. These both have Indian designs on the inside here. I think they came out pretty good. Yeah. All right, before I head out, I got to do a bit of self-promotion. coinringmaker.com. Y'all take a screenshot of that. It's got a 10% off coupon code. That's just the word welcome. That's going to work forever. So take a screenshot if you're not interested in getting a coin ring today but are considering getting one in the future. That'll save you 10% off, and it's got my website right there, so it's super easy to find. Screenshots. Let's go. $17,000 likes on this live. That's awesome. It's a good live, guys. Very good. Pretty. Really nice rings today. Alright, y'all. If you haven't yet, hit the follow button because I'm about to be out of here and you don't want to lose me forever in the TikTok void. So hit that follow button. I hope y'all have a great day, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Peace.